Sarge, finally, I need to tell you what the Blues are planning.
I thought I told you idiots not to let this traitor scumbag in the base.
Good to see you too, sir.
We didn't let him in the base.
He's standing right here.
Well, obviously, he penetrated the defensive protocol that me and Private Donut established.
Defense protocol? You asked me what the password was.
And you knew it.
I guessed it. By the way, the password was password.
It's so obvious, it's impossible to guess.
Diabolical.
A password should contain at least one number and one letter. For example, your password would be too dumb to live.
Excellent burn.
Thank you, sir.
Traitor.
Damn it.
Your stupidity aside, I'm not speaking with you until we punish your insubordination and treason.
How about I just trade you the information that I learned from the Blues?
No. We have to have a trial. Right here, right now.
What? We don't even have a judge.
In affirmative. In my civilian life, I worked as a judge for many years.
What level? Municipal? Federal?
Livestock. And occasionally agriculture. Now let's find out if Simmons is guilty of treason or best in breed.
I don't recognize the authority of this court.
No one cares what a convicted criminal thinks.
But aren't I innocent until you prove me guilty?
Nonsense! Why would we waste time having trials for innocent people? That would be a waste of resources.
But I'm not guilty until you hold trial and convict me.
So you admit it's a foregone conclusion?
No, wait. I mean, no. Yes, no. That was right, I think.
Okay. This is officially more boring than any of the other times I've been to court. Permission to sign and walk away, sir?
Permission denied. If you leave, Simmons won't have anybody to defend him.
Whoa, wait a second. I prefer to defend myself.
I knew you'd say that. And as the old saying goes, a person who chooses to defend himself has a fool for a lawyer. And that fool is Griff.
Who's the prosecution?
Why, I am, of course.
You're the judge and the prosecutor? That's a conflict of interest.
I object to that as speculative. And I also sustain my own objection.
We'd like to enter a plea.
What?
Look, it's only a matter of time before Donut finds out we're having this trial.
I'm listening.
Well, if you're the judge and the DA, and I'm the defense, you know Donut's going to want to be the bailiff, and that means he's going to want to wear the cop uniform with the short shorts.
Oh, Officer Hot Pants.
Exactly. And I think we can all remember that dance routine from Sarge's birthday party.
Oh my God, that cake is huge. It's big enough to fit a person in it.
Why does the cake smell like baby oil? Oh, God. Where's Donut?
Okay. We'll commute Simmons' sentence in favor of time served.
With time out for good behavior.
No one wants a messy trial.
I also think you should pay a hefty fine, which we can split.
Agreed.
But I didn't do anything.
You just keep your mouth shut, and don't talk to the press.
Hey, what's going on in there?
Nothing!
Now be careful. Don't give away our position with maniacal laughing. We don't know what to expect from these fools. This could all be an elaborate trap, and we don't want to be caught off guard.
You mean get caught in a trap before we have a chance to spring our trap?
Precisely, you fool. Now shut up. At least we have a lookout. Lopez, what do you see up there?
Nada mucho. Como siempre. Este lugar expira.
I haven't been here in some time. Which one is the blue base?
It's the blue one.
Oh, yes. They're really thinking outside the box with the design. It's quiet. Too quiet. Now suddenly it's too loud. I preferred it when it was quiet.
All right, hold it right there.
Yo vi un hombre. Tiene un arma.
Yes, I see that. Thank you for keeping us informed, you moron.
Yeah, that was just a warning shot, O'Malley. You make any funny moves, the next one's gonna go right in the middle of your visor.
You think you can make that shot from here?
Probably not. I was actually trying to hit him that time. I swear to God, I think somebody fucks with the sights on this thing when I'm not looking.
I knew it. This was just some elaborate scheme to lure us into an ambush.
First of all, I don't know if calling you on the phone and inviting you over, I don't know if that qualifies as an elaborate scheme. And secondly, we're not ambushing you. We just want to lay down some ground rules for your visit.
I'm not very big on rules, you know.
It's true. We have the system back at the evil lair where we each clean on different days, but I always end up doing it.
Oh, shut up.
And he always leaves the milk out.
You fool, be quiet.
And don't even get me started on the phone, Bill.
Hey, Doc. I see you're still swimming around in that head somewhere, too.
Well, it's not the ideal situation, but any relationship requires work if you...
You fool. This isn't a relationship. I'm just using your body to fulfill my evil plans. When we're done, I'm going to throw your rotting carcass into a swamp and let the beasts feed on your entrails.
I love you too, buddy.
Oh, shut up.
Well, don't get any bright ideas about jumping into anyone else today, O'Malley. We've all got our radios off, and we've all got our minds cleared. We're not thinking about anything. For some of us, that was easier than others.
I just finished thinking about something and didn't start thinking about anything else.
So here's how this is going to work. You're going to come in, you're going to take a look at Tucker, you're going to tell us what's wrong, and then you're going to leave.
And what do we get?
What do you want? And I should warn you, Tex is not here. So if you have any cute ideas for her, don't bother.
Well, a standard physical usually requires a $20 copay. Hey, ask them what kind of health insurance plan they have.
You fool! Let me negotiate. We want something from you, but we're not going to tell you what it is until we need it.
No way. I'm not agreeing to something without knowing what it is.
Oh, yes, you will. You will, or your little friend Tucker will die. Die a most horrible death. And you know his blood will be on your hands years from now. You'll drive yourself mad wondering if there was anything you could have done to save him. So you will agree to what I want. You will agree even though what I want is something mysterious. What I want is something frightening. What I want is something pure evil. I've also been told that a $20 copay is pretty much standard.
All right, fine.
Ha! Ha! You fool! And we want the $20 up front.
Fine.
And in cash.
Whatever.
Ah, you moron! If you'd used a credit card, you could have gotten airline miles. Or at least a 30-day grace period with no interest. You fiscally irresponsible fools.
Caboose, give me $20. Wait, give me $30.